Hello all and welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. This is KaffeineGaming and we're currently working on getting intel on the Mafia boss. Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. Looks like I shake with desire. It's Becky, the maid who shakes with desire to see her master. I'll comfort you again today starting at only 5,000 yen. I'm sure you know, but I didn't get requested tonight. If you could, it would be great if you could request me. Okay, we're gonna do that, so let's... Sure. We're gonna be really low on money, but that's okay. Yeah, you're the best, master. I'll be there soon, so wait for me. I don't know what to do with this, guys.
Hey!
So, master, I want to provide more services for you. You could say either one of these. I'm gonna say, what are you scheming?
Definitely not.
I'm definitely not scheming anything. Meow. I just want to get requested more. I'm really good at giving massages, meow. I'll massage you anywhere you like. Well, how was that? The thing is, I talked to my boss about picking up more shifts, but he said that he prioritizes younger women. You want to say, how rude? Seriously, he didn't have to say that right to my face. I mean, age has nothing to do with cleaning a room. And I look damn good for my age if I do say so myself. The girls in my neighborhood always tell me I'm pretty. And the latchkey kid who lives next door always asks me to tie up her hair. Thanks to that, I'm an expert with these pigtails now. See? I'm damn good for... Wait, don't tell me I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Master!
Master, would you please give me your honest opinion? I look pretty good as a maid, don't I? You want to say you need to love yourself. Huh? I don't really feel like I'm worth being loved, but you're right. You go out of your way to request me and all I do is sit here and vent to you. What the heck am I saying? You're my student. My double life as both a teacher and a maid is so exhausting. Maybe I let my guard down because you know both sides of me. The more I come here, the more I feel I can relax. As a maid, I'm supposed to help my master relax, but instead I'm the one who's being helped.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm such a terrible maid. Okay, well anyway, we get to the next rank on this one. Nothing new on this. Now she just mentioned massages and we're gonna get to that so much later. I have to confess something. I lied about the reason why I need to make more money. I don't have a sick sister. All that stuff about the fees and charges was a lie too. Any one of these. I'm gonna say, I already knew that. I can't get requested unless I make up those types of stories. See, you understand now, right? Nothing good will come from involving yourself with a terrible person like me. It's a good lesson learned. Let's just put an end to this. Thank you for using our service. Alright, we got a few days worth of story, so buckle up.
It's so humid.
It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: shady drug deals in Shibuya is the same organization behind both this and the extortions. Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant giant Hanaruya was arrested for arson. Although he admits to the charges, he claims he does not, or to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked? With all those extortions and scams, this world's really messed up.
I don't get it.
I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
All right, let's go. Just as we planned.
Ooh,
Might end
music.
up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
All right, well, let's take a quick look around here. Nothing really behind us, but there is somebody here waiting for us.
Hello.
Are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? Nah, that can't be. Interesting. Let's listen in on the cops here. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victims, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try getting information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. It's bad for a lot of things, actually, but let's go listen in on this.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
Me? I'm not interested.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Interesting. Let's back off a little bit here. Camera. Let's talk to this man wearing a hat. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often. I want a part-time job. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person would know something? Apparently he's near the train station, so let's go take a look over there. We'll get there in a moment. Let's just take a look around the corner here. Look at all these bikes back here. Block and everything. Is there anybody else down the way that we can talk to? I don't think there is. Let me just poke my nose over here to make absolutely positively sure. That doesn't look like it, so let's turn around and head back to the station. My phone. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all of this. Well, let's ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things going on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end, Kira.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Alright, well let's see who we've got to talk to here. What are you doing in this area?
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless person. That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet there are some in the underground area. Underground, I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out. I don't know if there's anybody else here that we can talk to, but let's listen in on some stuff. Hello, I got to Shibuya just fine, but there was a homeless guy out where we were supposed to meet. I had to run away from him. Yeah, when you go down the stairs out of the JL line, I'm in the square now. I was so afraid. He was sitting by the wall. Yeah, huh. Interesting. So we need to go to probably the JL line is kind of what I'm getting out of this. Hey, I was on a message board the other day and came across this. Bill 10,000 at HQ. Huh? Is that code or something? It seems a little suspicious. Yeah, a lot of people have been having weird conversations like that online. Huh, interesting. Well, let's see. What do we got here? We've got the... Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like there's anything here. Is it take a gate? Where does this go?
What's up?
Where are you going? I thought you were supposed to be exploring Shibuya. Yeah, I was just looking around to see what we got here. Anyway, we've got the underground walkway here. And over here we've got the underground walkway. Well, I guess we're going to the underground walkway. Oh, which doorway here? Well, let's head this way because there's a gentleman sitting here. What's with that scary look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know. That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you've grasped something already. As to be expected of someone like you, Akira. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the access way talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what that's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, right?
All right. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
Suspicious sounding place, huh? Well, let's head on down first of all. Let's see what's going on in the walkway here. Is there anything in here? I don't have notes on who and where. Doesn't really look like there's anybody down here to talk to. So we have 3 places that we could possibly go. We've got someone in the access way talking about strong drugs. We've got something about a high-paying job in the station plaza. And we have something about a back alley near the arcade on Central Street. So I think that's not the button that I wanted to push. Let's go to Central Street. And let's look around because why not? So head to the back alley. Really? Well, this is a back alley.
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Shibuya is a big place.
Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you.
Well, it took no time at all to find somebody to...
It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowance?
Didn't even get an allowance.
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Huh, you're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Violence is not the answer.
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
if you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
Thanks, Makoto. You totally screwed that up for us.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Let's go after him.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
Yeah, you're not very subtle.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
You're rash and reckless, aren't you?
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Want to meet up? Let's not. That would be best. We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour? Wait, is that wrong too? Hello, happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. More texting?
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
For earlier.
I got a little excited. How'd you get my number?
I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, let's move on. Let's watch TV first here. In other news, there was an arson incident at a factory belonging to a restaurant giant, Hanaruya. An employee was arrested but claims to be unable to recall any details of the crime. When questioned about his motive, the employee insisted he did not know what came over him. Incidents with suspects whose motives are unclear have been happening often in the restaurant industry. It's weird that they don't remember. How is anyone supposed to prevent these weird crimes? Interesting.
Hey!
Let's play a crossword puzzle here. What's the question for today? Today's question is changes with the season, and the answer here, I thought, like, when I originally saw this one, I was like, maybe it's like a plant or something, and no, the answer is wardrobe. Yeah, you change which clothes you wear. There it is. In Japanese schools, students change their wardrobe twice annually in the summer and the winter for comfort's sake. It's said that the practice originated in China during the Edo period. People were supposed to change their wardrobes 4 times a year. We don't have that kind of seasonal stuff here.
Nice.
Anyway, so we get 1 point of knowledge. And we rank up. So we're up to rank 4. Wonderful. That's actually really good. Now that we've done that, I think I'm pretty well set up. Yes, I'm set up for... Oh, we have 2 more slots open because we got unlocked that earlier. I have enough stuff. Let's talk to Sojiro. And it's only little, but it helps now that you've learned the ropes. Are you helping out today? And the answer is yes. We're actually going to go ahead and hang out with Sojiro. I'll teach you how to make good coffee. Its taste all depends on you, though.
Well...
Okay, today we're going to try brewing a cup of coffee from step 1. Just listen to what I tell you. These beans are Colombian, a medium fine city roast. Oh, and don't let the water boil too much. You're going to be fine. I'll be here the whole time.
Yeah.
Not bad, though. I guess anyone can do something as simple as just brewing it. Making a blend, on the other hand, is a different story. Mixing beans at random won't do you any good. That's because the acidity and the flavor profile all depend on the bean ratio. Pretty deep, huh? You want to say, tell me more. Oh, somebody's enthusiastic. If you're really that interested, feel free to try out whatever combinations you want to. Oh, but hands off the expensive beans, got it? Next up is the curry. There's something special about its flavor. The truth is, a scientific genius actually came up with the perfect spice combo to complement my coffee. Something about the quantification of taste. There's no formula for good flavor, but it is pretty damn good. Anyhow, we don't make compromises when it comes to food service. Our stuff's gotta wow the customers. This is a tiny shop after all. Self-satisfaction is the only thing that keeps me going. You. Haven't I already told you that I don't have the money? Look at this place. Do you see many customers in here? Oh, no need to hide it, Sakura-san. You must have saved plenty from your time working in the government. Aren't you taking care of that employee right there too for nothing more than charity? I wish you'd show me the same kindness you show others. If you're not planning on buying anything, could you please leave? I'm expecting a phone call, so I don't have time to chat with you. I don't mind if you take the call in front of me. I can talk to your little friend here in the meantime. So should we keep talking until your call comes in, or would that be too inconvenient for you? Well, it looks like Shijiro's in trouble. What should I do? The answer is you should call his phone. Oh, there's that social services call I was waiting for. They come around pretty often to make sure this guy's not getting in any trouble. Want me to introduce you? Oh, that's right. I have some business I need to take care of myself. I'll come back later.
Jeez.
Does he really have nothing better to do? I guess I should explain what's going on. He might try and drop by when I'm not around. That man is an old acquaintance of mine who's short on cash right now. Looks pretty friendly, yeah? Don't let him fool you. It's an act. I have to say, though, I'm surprised you were quick-witted enough to pull that stuff off. You really saved me back there. Thanks. Alright. Good job, team. And we unlock the curry, so we can now make curry that slightly restores SP to all allies. Actually, really nice.
All right.
Though we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Still, why do you poke around into other people's troubles? It's way easier to ignore them. I guess that's just the kind of person you are, though, huh? It's that time already? I'd report him to the cops if he wasn't related to her. Never mind that.
Now then.
Anyway, that's it for today. Go study or something after you close up. Alright, and our kindness has grown, so we get 2 points of kindness. Our kindness is a little falling behind, but that's actually okay. We'll get there. Hey, Akira. Sorry about today. Didn't mean to get you wrapped up in my problems. I probably don't have to say it, but if that guy shows up while I'm out, just try to ignore him, okay? Just let him do his thing and get on with the job, got it? You want to say understood. Good, whatever he says, just don't let it get to you. You're still under probation, so don't cause a scene, yeah? Alright, I'm trusting you on this. Later. Okay, well, we've got more story today because we're meeting up at karaoke. Is it just me, or are there a ton of police here today? I've got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? They're the scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them.
So, we meet again. My, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
Let's see. I have no idea.
To be blunt, neither do I. There's just not enough material to form any concrete thoughts. However, I'm positive they'll soon target someone who will garner even more attention. Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves' activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
I'm gonna... You worry me, Akechi.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut Akechi up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
What about the media?
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her. Didn't she give you her card?
The business card says Ichiko Oya of Mayasa newspaper. I don't even think I pronounced that right.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
No.
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
That was a waste of time.
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's business. The chief's as sharp as ever, but it's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. Ah, what do we got here? We've got, it's Becky. We're gonna do that in a second, but let's start here. On our reoccurring feature about dangers approaching the city, we examine how police have responded. The police stated that they are dedicating all their efforts to prevent more victims of the mafia. However, they have failed to make good on that promise, and the public's unease has only grown. They're hurting a lot of people. I really wish we could find some sort of lead. Well, we're just gonna ignore everything else for right now. And it's Becky, just kidding. I've told you this already, but I've been deceiving you. Sorry again. So stop spending your money on me. Got it? We're out of money here. What? Are you serious? Fine, I'll be right there. I'll have to keep teaching you until you understand. I have a lot of words and none of it's good. She's glaring at me.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you that the story about my sick little sister was a lie. I'm just sitting there like with my arms crossed like, yeah, whatever. And she's just hands on her hips like yelling at me. You know you're being used for money and you still request me? It's fun, is what you want to say. Huh? Are you an extreme masochist or something? You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid. And yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. There was a student named Takase at the school I taught at before Shujin. Takase-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. That's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate. And on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase-kun. And you want to say, how terrible. Yeah, but you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Takase-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve and it had been pouring rain all day, and he died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him I couldn't tutor him anymore. But then he said it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I had kept my promise to him. You can say anything you want here. I'm gonna say it's no one's fault. Takase-kun was exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching no matter what. So I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Guardians, huh? You can say whatever you want. It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with their arrangement, so... See, nothing good ever comes with getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. And you want to say whatever, actually. I'm going to say, what about our deal? Kurisu-kun, you're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're in this together, now that I've told you the whole story, right? Yeah. I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you can get free periods with them, too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. And now... gain free time in other teachers' classes with Kawakami's help. So we're going to have additional free time to do stuff in class, which will be nice. Alrighty, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into it than usual today. Cough, cough. Oh my, this room is too dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every time I visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. Really? Wow, it's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad, you're getting sick. Maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chickness of this room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go. Cheekness. Cheekness? I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. Oh. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. That is so soul draining. I'm just gonna talk normally. No point making sales calls this late anyways. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, but do you live in that cafe right now? There's always this nice curry smell around the place. Do you get to eat that place's curry every day? You want to say you want some? Ooh, then I can serve it to you. Imagine it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. Okay, that was a joke, but God, I could really go for some homemade curry right now. She's sick. Sorry, I can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately. But I'll always be waiting and ready and waiting for Master to request me. Okay, don't stay up too late night. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward.
Makoto?
I received a call from your school today. They were asking if you've made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? Yeah, I'm being blackmailed, sis. No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you.
Hey.
You've been coming home late these days. I doubt that you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmailed into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. They're unforgivable. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know. I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh, we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. I'm merely discussing all the possible outcomes. Are you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I would be much quicker to turn to panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
That's the student that we cornered that one time, remember? In that supply closet? We'll just have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. You got a text? Sorry to bother you while you are expecting information from that journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems the one who posted about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Oh right, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the mafia we've been chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. I am so slow with Japanese names. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name of the guy we're looking for. That was super awesome. All we gotta do now is punish him in mementos. This burglar guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a phantom thief's really about. It seems we are unanimous then. We can further discuss the details of the hideout. We have our target. We also have the mafia to deal with too, so make sure the timing's right. Anyway, let's all meet up at the hideout when you're ready. And we are not currently ready, so we're not going to be doing that. Also, we have a new instant message here. This is from Yusuke, and we'll start a new confidant. But first things first, let's head to the library. We finished up the book, so let's go ahead and return the Gallant Rogue, and let's check out. We have the Great Thief or Zoro the Outlaw, and we're going to go ahead and grab Zoro the Outlaw. It says here we need to be a kind gentleman, and we need to work on our kindness. So yeah, we're definitely going to grab that. With all of that, I don't think there's really anything that we have to sell or whatnot right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go hang out with Yusuke. Now we do have some more story this evening, so once I accept this, we will do this, and then we will have another event, and then we'll be free for a little bit. What are your plans? I'm in Shibuya watching people. I'll be at the station for a while, so let me know if something comes up. Okay, so let's go see him. I see. I'll be in the underground passage. Don't miss me. And he's right here. Not really much. Oh. What an awful fraud that Madarame turned out to be. He mustn't care an inch about anyone but himself. Plagiarizing, was it? And from his own pupil at that. You hear about that? People who pass off another's hard work as their own. Oh ho ho, yes, my husband was quite distraught about that as well. Yeah, that's actually a thing. I don't know why. Ah, Akira, the station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. Ha, you must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I would like to speak with you. Oh, we don't have an Emperor persona at this time. I don't... Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Well, I am having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? Akira, what should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? Mementos. I see, mementos. The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible, you honestly have a unique perspective on things. With that destination in mind, let us make haste. Oh yeah, we're actually going in during the social link.
Oh.
The distorted realm teeming with shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires of the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayuri can also create such morbid fabrications. But I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. By the way, you can say anything during this particular part of the social link. Now, regarding the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In that other dimension, I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. What's with the weird circle that just floated across the screen? Anyway, that is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me. And from that point forward, my brush has been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist, and if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only served to distance me from reality. Doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move my brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
What's the matter? Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? Hang on, give me your brush. You can say whatever. Please do not rush me. I only need a little more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. I feel a revelation approaching. Yes. Inspiration has struck. That must be it, such brilliant composition. Ah, my heart races. How inelegant. You wish to carry out your distorted will, full of shadow? I shall cut you down for interrupting my work. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious that we're like in here and he's painting and we're being attacked. Okay, well let's just use wind on all of these guys, shall we? I don't really know what else to say about this. Anyway, this battle is required. And we're done. It's not a hard battle. Alright, we get a little bit of extra money and some XP and a blank card.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
Who's Theo? What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Thanks.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
It's the blank card the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I? Impossible. Good. What? A satisfactory result. Well, what do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Alright, we get a Recarm card.
My picture turned into a real skill
Good
card?
job. That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
Alright, it's a deal then.
Great. I promise your returns will be well worth your cooperation.
I can sense Yusuke's trust in me. And if you've forgotten that we are currently in the past and we're flashing forward to the present, here it is.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you. What were you having this person do?
guess people can't actually see what the skill cards are used for since they're not Persona users. It just looks like a card. I assume they probably look like tarot cards in some regard.
With the birth of the Emperor Persona,
Or maybe a deck of cards? I don't know.
obtain the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Anyway, so we unlocked the Emperor, and we can now allow Yusuke to duplicate skill cards, which we'll talk about later.
All right.
Or we can talk about it now. Basically, if you give him a blank card and the card you wish to copy, you can pick them up the next day. This isn't what we want. There's further ones, like later.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact you once it's done. I'm in your debt.
Thank you for all your assistance today. You helped me discover some truly wonderful inspiration. I must say I never expected my art skills would ever prove useful for the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You need only ask. You want to say I'll be asking a lot. Indeed, then you can count on me. My brush is yours to command.
It's my turn.
Now, we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again. Farewell. The journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Will you be my escort?
Where did you learn about those kinds of things? Anyway, Shinjuku is a nightlife district full of temptation. Brace yourself.
I like it there. It's actually really nice.
You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, eh? That sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by, Anne. It'll be easier to move around with less of us. My apologies, I don't have the money to take the train there. And then you're on standby too. Me and Akira will go, okay? I'm worried. It'll be fine. With Ryuji by your side, you'll blend right into the dangerous city. Shut up! Well, I guess that's that. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I shall be sure to save money for situations like this from now on.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go. You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
You stand out.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
I'm sure we won't be, you know, accosted by people or anything. Anyway, we'll be doing this next time, so I will see you guys then.